Hi. Again, we're here at Finca Porvenir. I'm here to give you an example, a real-life example of what can be done with nature. As you know, when we're talking about a farm or food production, we're talking about a life system. How we do with soils, how we do with fertility, how we do with water, and other systems that make the farm sustainable organically, like in a natural way, sustainable, and also financially. Water. This water comes from different streams, small streams around the farm. You know, water is one of the most important things in agriculture. When you make a project, think about the water situation. Here, we're in the tropics. It rains about 3,000 millimeters per year, which is 3 meters, quite a lot of rain. So it's very different here in the tropics than in different places where water is more normal, like 3 times less. But here we have water. We're blessed with it. Sometimes it comes all at once and it can rain 3 inches or 10 centimeters of water in a night for various nights in a row. So everything floods, everything erodes because here we're on a hill. And we want to slow down the water, one of the principles of permaculture. We want to slow it down so that it doesn't take away the nutrients and the topsoil, creating small streams. It also, when you slow it down, it increases the absorption ratio, and obviously we want water to get to the roots. And then, having planted a forest, we have shade. Obviously this helps us retain the humidity, and we have springs coming up all over the place. So here, in this case, we're on this holding tank. In this part, we decantate the water so that its sediments stay there. It comes here, goes there, and then on a 6-inch tube down to the turbine. This is the heart of the farm. We're not connected to any electricity system, electricity distribution. We generate our own. You saw the holding tank. You didn't see the tube, but we have a 6-inch tube going down all the way to here. It has a drop of about 80 meters vertical, so there's 80 meters between the tank and here the turbine. And we have a flow of between 10 and 16 liters per second. So this all generates us a maximum of 15 kilowatt hour of constant light. How does that work? The water comes here and pushes, it's being concentrated with 80 meters. It has a lot of pressure, and it comes here and make this turn, you see? So basically we have one axis, the strength of the water is making the generator turn around at 1,800 revolution per minute, creates electricity. This electricity goes into this, which is an electronic load controller. This system basically feels how much electricity is produced, how much electricity is being used in the system, and it burns the rest over there in some resistance. You can see this, or very high technology. These are coils, stove coils that you can find anywhere. It's extremely easy to consume a lot of electricity with those coils. So basically, when the electricity is not needed, we have to burn it, otherwise the whole system would burn. What is most expensive is this holding tank you saw above, and all these tubings, especially the last ones that have to be very thick, reinforced steel tubes that won't blow away with the strength of the water, with the pressure. Basically, if you would remove all this and have this, this jet would make a hole through you. It's very strong. So, we have free electricity. This is what permits us to function as chocolate makers. In most developing countries like Guatemala here, electricity is way more expensive than in the West. So if we would just be connected to the grid and make this, use the same amount of electricity that we use with this turbine, but with the grid we would have to pay thousands of dollars per month of electricity bill, and we basically would not be making any money. So from the beginning it was a must that the place we were going to find this farm had to have hydroelectric potential. Where does this water come from? It comes from this mountain above us that was bare a few years ago. Now there is a forest. What does the forest bring? Springs, more water. So as we go and develop or plant the mountain that is right above, the natural system will produce more water and we have more energy. And so this goes hand in hand with our model, because as we strengthen the environment, we also strengthen our opportunities and capacity of making business.